Why, hello there. Hello, everybody. How's your Friday going? The weekend is upon us, and I just had to make this video because I think it's kind of a foolish. There's people that want to expand the court, mainly because Republicans and Mitch McConnell was able to get 2 to 3 judges on the Supreme Court while Trump was in office, and people say it's unfair. How dare the Republicans get to pick our judges despite being in control? How dare them? But this is all because of a Supreme Court case dealing with Texas and their abortion bill. And it still amazes me that there's people out there that do not know how our court systems work. Of course, this person, Terry Loves America, Blue Heart America. The Federalist Society has been packing the courts with activist judges who lied during their Senate confirmation hearings. They are poised to overturn Roe versus Wade. The next step will be taking away the LGBTQ rights. It's time to expand the SCOTUS. Your reminder that Congress already changed the size of the Supreme Court 7 times before. This is not radical. If we're going to save our democracy, even though we're not a democracy, we're a republic, it is essential to expand the court. I disagree. 7 is a good number. FDR tried to do it and failed because he even had a supermajority. And by the way, the Second Amendment says hi because at least your cases get heard in a timely manner. I think we only had, 1 or 2 cases within the last 20 years to go to the Supreme Court. The rest of the time, the Supreme Court just says, lower courts decide, or we're not going to talk about it. And here's the issue. These cases wouldn't be going to the Supreme Court if the United States Congress did their job. I hate to tell you, abortion is not law. Roe versus Wade is not law. It is a court ruling. Same thing with gay rights. Gay rights are, actually, I think that one's a little bit more founded in law because they were actually ruled in a particular way of the, forget what it was. It's like they picked another law which pretty much ensures the rights of the people, and they kind of use that to say that gays could have their rights to marriage and actually most importantly benefits. So I think the issue with that was you had a gay couple who passed away, and the fact that they were a gay couple, the spouse's benefits didn't carry over. And if I remember correctly, that was the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled the surviving spouse still gets the benefits, or maybe it wasn't even a dead spouse. Maybe it was just arguing that since this couple was gay, the benefits doesn't carry over, and they use some common law rule or ruling law that's already in place and kind of expanded into it and wedged it into it. And this would have been the perfect time for Congress to be like, we're going to vote to expand the definition to gay people. Now, like I said, I don't care. Well, actually, I do care about gay rights because I think the Supreme Court ruling was perfect in that case. However, I think the Congress should have acted on that to further expand on that law, to remove any doubt. Actually, expand on the law to remove any doubt, to include that everyone has the equal rights. Abortion is one of those ones that's going to be a moral decision based off of religion. I do not believe abortion is health care, but that does not mean that I think it should be illegal. I think it should be legal but heavily restricted. And there's a lot of rulings, a lot of interesting debates on both sides. I think it should be legal. I think after the first trimester, Unless there is risk to loss of life to the mother, it should not be legal after that. And that is roughly around 6 weeks. 6 to 9 weeks is the first trimester. I think up to that point, it should be legal. But of course, people are going to disagree. But here comes the point of this video. The most important part of this video is expanding the court is pointless, it's useless. We have 7 judges in there. Between those 7 judges, they can determine what is legal, what fits in the Constitution, and the laws that are already in the books, and that's what they need to rule on. The courts should not be making laws from the bench. That is not what they were designed. They were designed, or at least the Supreme Court was designed to measure whether a law was constitutional or whether or not if two parties, pretty much if two parties, whether it's 2 states or a state against the federal government, it would go to the Supreme Court. And in some rare cases, it could be 2 people fighting, but very good chances that the Supreme Court will not hear those cases. But it's mainly to deal with the constitutional rights and whether or not a law that has been implemented, whether on a state level or a federal level, is constitutional. That's it. That is their only job, is to make sure certain laws are constitutional, whether it be a California gun ban, a Illinois gun ban, a New York gun ban. Is that putting restrictions or infringements on the Second Amendment? And should it be struck down based off of the Second Amendment constitutional? I personally agree with that, but however, they are not there to create laws from the bench. That is the role of Congress. Congress gets to introduce bills and they pass them and then they send them off to the president to be signed. It is not up to the court to make the laws. And that's the whole point of this video. Courts are not there to make laws from the bench. Leave a comment down below what your thoughts are. Smash the like and subscribe button on any and all platforms, or just the current platform that you're currently watching on. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the time off if you have the time off. And just enjoy life. Enjoy life to the fullest and be free.